Hello, Paul here from EMD Automotive in Caringbah. Got a Porsche Panamera Turbo powerhouse here that just came in for actually some knocking noise and from the suspension at the front. So I just want to show you what I found. Taking the wheel off, and I've taken the actual the arm for the actual suspension height. Take it off here, and I've taken the actual top arm off the actual knuckle here. I'll come back so you can see it properly. And then if you have a look at this, look at that. That's broken. That's gone, mate. That's finished. That's really on the control arms, it should be like, just when you take it off, when you take the nut off, it should just sit like that. It shouldn't move at all. It should just solid, sit on that angle, solid, and that's it. Doesn't move at all. But this one here, look at that. The bush is broken inside there. That's why I can move it, just flapping around like that. All right, let's go to the other side because I've done the left. I might also remove the wheel and do the right hand side as well to check it. Because look at this one. Finished. All right, that one's gone. Same as the right left hand side. So I've got the shock absorber's got to come off. So the air shock's got to come off here because you can't pull the bolt out. It's going to hit on that body. See that bolt? It's a long bolt that goes through and holds a nut on the other side that holds that to that the mount on the body. So to do that job, you can't do anything else because there's no room. So you got to remove both air shock absorber or air shock they call it, right out, completely out, so I can do the job. So to do that, I'm going to disconnect, show you what I'm doing. Disconnect all the wiring properly, the pins here, the airline as well. Airline's got to come off, otherwise it will break off. Airlines, all this here has got to come off. Drop the actual air shock down so you can see from here. See? That's the arm there. Pretty bad. Drop it down and inspect the bushing here as well. They got bushing in here as well for the mount. I want to inspect that as well. Make sure that's not broken. But for now, we know that the actual top control arm on this Panamera Turbo is pretty much broken, worn bushes. I'll take the car up and I'll continue on the inspection. Okay, now I'm back now. I've got the car up in the air, so let's have a look underneath this Porsche Panamera. Have a look at this. See that? That's your active sway bar. That's part of the Porsche PDCC system. Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control. Alright? So when you go left, when you actually cornering left and cornering right, it actually stabilizes the car so it doesn't go sideways. So the body of the car doesn't roll. Like an Andy roll, but actually more extreme, more controlled with the body. All right. So that's leaking as well. So sometimes when these leak, they can create create air in the system, and you get air through the actual tandem pump here. It's a pump with the actual power steering, which shares the pump for the actual PDCC. It's hard to see from there, but actually when they leak, they create whining noise as well. So the only thing you can do is, first thing you can do is replace this first, and then go from there. That's leaking. That's pretty common now because they're getting, the Panamera generation 1 is getting a bit older. As you can see, they leak through there as well. All right, PDCC system, active sway bar. All right, sometimes they have problem with the actual valve blocks at the back here as well. Let me see, there was a campaign that we used to do the lines as well. I gotta look it up, but for now we'll just go with that first, get a quote, and then we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.